Hi Taurus, welcome to your mid to end September 2019 general love reading. This is your girl Mermaid Scales Tarot. Taurus, before we get into the reading, I just want to say, guys, I've reached 50,000 plus subscribers on YouTube. This is unbelievable. I'm so thankful to have you guys in my life. Really, this has been such a journey for me. That's a dream come true, and it's all because of you guys, so thank you so much. And to give back to you guys, I am giving away 2 copies of the Casanova Tarot deck that I've been using during my love readings lately. So if you want to enter for a chance to win one of these decks, go ahead and check the description box. It will be right under the link to the extended reading that I will be uploading to Vimeo, so go ahead and check that out. Alright, so Taurus, this is a general love reading for you guys, and this will be for the Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs of Taurus. If this doesn't resonate with you, Taurus, this just may not be your week, and that's totally fine. I would suggest waiting until the next reading where maybe your messages will be heard. I would also suggest checking your Rising, Moon, and Venus signs, because depending on the planetary aspects in the sky, those signs may resonate with you more than your Sun sign at this time. Also, guys, we have fantastic, fabulous readers here on YouTube. Really, I even suggest checking them out, even if you do enjoy my readings, because we have so many talented readings here on YouTube. Crosswatchers, hi, you're very welcome here as well if you're interested in a Taurus. Just keep in mind that I am picking up on Crosswatcher and Taurus energy, but because Taurus is the main subject, I will be saying Taurus is the main subject. But feel free to flip the roles should you feel like that resonates with your situation more. Finally, we all have divine feminine and masculine energies within us. So when I'm saying masculine and feminine, I'm referring to the energies, not the gender or sex. If anything is sex or gender specific, I will let you know. Alright, let's get started. Alright. Alright, Taurus, off the bat, I already started hearing, okay, so I am obsessed with Disney movies, but, Can You Feel the Love Tonight? From The Lion King. So, if you don't know that song already, go ahead and check it out. But I feel like you're falling in love with someone at this time, or the love that you have for someone is just growing deeper and deeper, and you guys are really feeling each other. And I don't know if you guys have been going on very romantic dates at night, or you've just been, you know, making some love at night, or just, you know, calling each other at night. But the spirit animal that you're coming through as for the beginning to, or the mid to end September, Taurus, is the bat. So the bat is an energy that is coming out of an awakening, coming out of a time where they were going within, and then now they're spreading their wings. May I mention at nighttime? So I don't know, something about the night. I feel like some of you guys may take night walks. You may go on like the night walks with this person. I'm seeing walks on the beach, like very cliche, but very sexy ass type of vibes I'm getting from here. But you're coming out of an awakening, Taurus. You've evolved, okay? And I feel like a lot of it had to do with following your intuition, going within, listening to your strong intuition that you may already have within yourself. You could have Cancer somewhere in your chart. You could be dealing with a Cancer. But this is also an air energy, so you could have Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius in your chart. But this is a strong time where you have evolved and now you're ready to soar. And it's all through your own intuition, all through your own guidance that you've provided for yourself that has really led you to this awakening, led you to this rebirth. Beautiful. What's the energy that Taurus is connecting with? What energy will they be personifying for mid to end September 2019? What animal will they be personifying? Elephant. Okay, So this is fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So this is someone, I feel like this is someone you've known for a long time, someone you've been connected with for a very long time. You guys have been having this connection for a long time. Can't emphasize it enough. But they've always been strong. They've always been stable. They've always been very wise. Their third eye is on point, okay? And they're ready to carry this fire and continue this fire that they have for you. And Taurus, you may have at a time just been a bit, I don't know about disconnected, but you've been doing your own thing for your own awakening, for your own evolution and your rebirth. It's definitely a rebirth here. I'm feeling transformation. I'm feeling death card vibes, Scorpio energy. You could have Scorpio in your chart. You could be dealing with the Scorpio, but really it's a time, a transformation of you in love. So if you felt like maybe things were a bit slow for a period of time, a bit stagnant, it won't be anymore. And I really feel like, Taurus, it's because you're the one that's making the initiative. You're making the drive. You're listening to your gut instincts and you're going for what you've always been wanting to go for. And this person's going to be a rock for you. They're not going to be unstable. They are very, very stable, very strong, very powerful, very wise individuals that I feel like will help you through whatever sort of situation, even through your rebirth, even through this transformational time for you. But they've always carried a flame for you, quite literally. They've always been very attracted to you. I don't feel like that's ever been an issue within this connection. Yeah. I feel like some of you may have lost weight recently, and that's getting your confidence high. So congratulations. That's definitely not an easy thing for you to do. With the transformation in the bat as well. What is the main factor within this connection for mid to end September for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and the person they're connecting with? What is the main factor in this relationship between the two of them? Love! Oh, how cute! Okay, you have love at the bottom of the deck, or at the top here. So this is something where it's like, you guys just have, again, you're falling in love. You're keeping that love. That love has always been tied. I feel like you've always had each other's heart. I feel as if this, like, again, I don't know if it's someone's anniversary coming up or if it's just a time where you guys are maybe even getting married soon, maybe restating your vows, but something's happening where it's just like your love is really being emphasized here. Your love is really being shown to one another. It's like there's, and even if this, okay, for some of you I'm getting that maybe this is someone you've known for a long time. Maybe you dated them in the past, or maybe they've just been a friend. But you're realizing, you know, that this person means so much more to you. And either, you know, there is a reconnection here between the two of you, or it's just that you've decided to, like, really pursue this person because it has been someone that's gotten your back for a long time, who's always been there for you. When you've been going through some tough times, they were always there. Like, I'm getting like long phone conversations, like hours for some of you guys, like 2 or 3 hours, and you would just tell them everything you've been feeling, and maybe they've even been helping you through this transformation that you've been going through, Taurus. A personal transformation, and because of all that help, because of all that love, it made you fall in love with them. Or vice versa, Taurus. Take it how it resonates, but whoever helped who in this situation grow stronger, grow firmer, let them spread their wings to a higher, you know, potential of who they originally were. It's grown into this very loving relationship. There's strong love here, and it's going to be completely emphasized. I'm almost getting like 10 of Cups. energy. You guys could definitely already have a family together. It doesn't have to be. I am getting for the most of you that it is something that you're starting new from. That this love is just growing. This love is just being had. There could even be like, some of you could even be thinking, or maybe this person has said I love you for the first time, or will be saying I love you for the first time within your connection. Let's go ahead and get to the nitty gritty. This looks good. I'm also seeing dark chocolate. Dark chocolate. I don't know if that's someone's craving. I know it's mine. I love dark chocolate. I'm not a big milk chocolate fan. Surprise, surprise. Everyone loves it. But how does Taurus feel about the person they're connecting with? Eight of Swords. Okay. So you're worried about something. You could be feeling stuck. But with this bat energy, I do feel like, and with this love, this is something you will come out of, Taurus. Maybe at this moment, you know, as I'm reading this, you're feeling worried. Maybe some of you have been sick. You've had like some sort of illness and you're recovering from that illness, and that's giving you that rebirth of that bat energy. But for the most of you, it's like I'm getting this sense of recovery. You're recovering maybe from a stressful situation in your life, a stressful person. Maybe you're moving away from one person and you're going towards another one that is so much better for you, so much more rejuvenating for you, so much more alive for you. And you're realizing you don't have to be stuck anymore. You don't have to be in your head anymore. Again, more air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You can have that specifically in your moon, but it could also be in your Mars, I'm getting, or even rising. But this is something where I feel like you're almost as if it's like, okay, can this be true? Like, for some of you, you literally just got out of a relationship. This is what I'm feeling for some. You just got out of a relationship that was draining. And this new love is coming in for you that's so much more stable, so much more loving, so much more giving, and has the hots for you. They think you're fine as hell. And you almost feel like a bit apprehensive about it at first. Like, no, this can't already be happening. How, like, I don't know, what if this person is, the last person I met up with, they seemed the same way, and then that ended horribly. What do I do? Where do I go from here? But really, with this combination, even itself, Taurus, I feel like you're going to evolve out of that. I feel like you're worried about, you know, this being repeated. Some of you guys, I don't know, I just want to say I'm getting this vibe that you may be drinking a bit, okay? And it's not just like the social drinking. Could be drinking a bit too much, a little bit, an extra little bit of wine. So just be careful with that, okay? But overall, I'm getting this sense of awakening from this rebirth from this Eight of Swords to something else. But right now you're a bit worried about it. Like, is this love real? Is this love true? Yeah, Taurus, it is. Or maybe it's like, am I in love? I didn't think I'd fall in love. I don't want to be in love. What is this? I thought I would just, you know, take things slowly, but maybe it's all of a sudden hitting you like a wall, and you're realizing how much you love this person, and it may be stressing you out a bit, maybe got you in your head. How does this person feel about you, Taurus? How does this person feel about you? Ten of Wands. Okay. So we have the Ten of Wands, but we do have the King of Cups under the deck here. So I feel like, Taurus, they do have a lot of love for you. In the background, in the subconscious, they're the King of Cups. They're ready to provide. They may be withholding a tiny bit, though. They may be someone who is very emotionally secure and stable. I'm getting a lot of water and fire from this person, okay? They could be like a water fire cusper, like an Aries Pisces cusper, or a Cancer Leo cusper, or a Scorpio Sag cusper. But really, it's like I feel like they're still waiting to see your move. They're evaluating the risk, I guess, but I don't feel like it's something where they think it's a risk to be with you, but I think they're holding their cards back until the right moment, because I feel like they're sensing this worry from you. They're sensing, like, I don't know, some of you may even feel like you don't know how they feel. Even though there's this strong love between the two of you, you're like, well, I don't know, like, maybe they don't feel for me the way I feel for them, and it's just been getting you in your head. You're thinking about it constantly, worrying about it constantly. Whereas here, they're just kind of, honestly, I just feel like this is their energy of like watching to see what you will do, and maybe even bidding their time to, before they show you their cards, to really see who you are. Again, I feel like this may be like a new relationship. This could have started within the last few months. Maybe even sooner than that for some of you guys. It could have started within the first month. August, I'm hearing. July, maybe for some of you. Maybe even beginning of September. But they do definitely want to see where this goes. I feel like this person just doesn't give their love to anyone. They definitely hold their cup back till they find someone that's really worthy of it, and until that's being shown, it's like they're gonna hold back a bit. But there's love here. It's connecting the two of you. I almost feel like, Taurus, they may feel like they may be burdening you because of this worry. And they don't want to, you know, risk losing you. And maybe they just want to give you a bit of time. And maybe that's when this whole rebirth will occur. But this love is very strong. There's, you know, there's nothing to worry about as far as that goes. Let's see why you're worried. Please clarify the Eight of Swords for how Taurus, ooh, almost like Capricorn. You could be dealing with a Capricorn. Or you could have that in your chart. Why is the Taurus feeling Eight of Swords? Why is Taurus feeling Eight of Swords? Okay. King of Swords, Eight of Wands, and Six of Wands. Okay, so this is what I'm getting, Taurus. There's a couple scenarios, so again, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. But I feel like you almost feel like they're being a bit cold, a bit distant maybe. They're holding back a bit. This could be you holding back a bit, you being calculating, because you want success in love. You want passion in love. You want fire in love, and you want movement, fast movement, but you don't want to make the wrong choice. You don't want to put yourself all the way out there if you feel like they're not going to do the same in return, or you feel like, oh, maybe I love them way too much than they love me, or vice versa. And really, that's what's keeping you in your head, because you're trying to stay calm, cool, and collected, when really you want this going. You want this to go farther. You want this to go faster. You know, you guys could live at a distance from each other with the Eight of Wands, but you want success. So I feel like you're using your head, or trying to use your head, to come up with the best strategy. But honestly, Taurus, I feel like you're a bit too much in your head. You're too much in your head. You're worrying too much. Maybe you're asking advice from your friends or from your parents about this, and other people you may be reaching out to. But like, Taurus, I feel like you just take a chill a bit, you know? Again, if it's vice versa, it's vice versa. But you could also feel like this person's being cold, and that's why it's keeping you a bit, you know, concerned, because it's like you feel the passion, you feel the drive and the ambition, and you just want to go for it, but you're just still unsure if the love's there. But let me tell you, the love is there. The love is there. I don't know if a white dove means anything. I just saw a white dove, so that could be Spirit telling me, like, yes, have peace of mind, have peace of heart, Taurus. Some of you may have seen a white dove recently, whether that's in like physical form or through a picture. Or it could be that you have a tattoo, or they have a tattoo, or you painted a dove, drawn a dove, I don't know. The World. Yeah. Wow. Okay. The World. I just want one more. Three of Swords. Knight of Swords. Okay. Yeah, this makes sense. Taurus. This person may be holding back a bit. They may be, again, with the Elephant, they're wise. They've been through a lot. They have a lot of wisdom in certain things. And I feel like they may have just gotten over a heartbreak, or they had a very, very significant ending chapter in their life where they may have ended a karmic relationship with someone else, or had a very, very significant ending with, could have been an air sign, a Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. So, you know, they're just finally coming to that time where they've risen above this kind of drama, this heartbreak, this, you know, sense of, I'm just getting a lot of drama that, you know, they have felt burdened by. Taurus, I do want to say that if some of you are having a bit of drama with this person, maybe you guys have been having fights with this person, I feel like it is hurting them, okay? They don't want to fight with you. They have a lot of love for you. They don't want to argue with you. They don't want to, you know, go back and forth with you. They do want to elevate this. They do want to bring this to the next level, and they have a lot of trust and a lot of faith in this relationship. Owl is something significant to some of you. Maybe it's significant to them, but they really want to uplift themselves. I'm almost getting High Priestessy vibes, so you could be dealing with a Pisces or a Cancer. But they want to close all this out. You know, close out the bullshit, close out the drama, so they can really establish this love with you. And so I feel like, I don't know, Taurus, you may be going through this rough time right now. Or maybe you guys both are, for some of you, and it's like as if they're trying to play their cards right because they want this love to stay alive. Now, others of you, it was definitely someone else in their life that brought them a lot of pain, brought them a lot of drama that they had to close out, and so they don't want that burden to be repeated again, and that's why they may be holding back from you. It's almost as if I feel like both of you don't know how much you feel for each other. Like it's been, you guys are going out, or you guys have this connection, but the love is there, so can you feel it? That's the real question I feel like that's coming up here. What are the strengths in this connection between Taurus and the person they're connecting with? Yeah, the Queen of Wands and the Six of Swords. Interesting. So, I feel like the strengths here is that, yeah, there's a lot of sexual attraction, okay? You guys are very sexually attracted to each other. So that's not the issue here. Especially, I feel like the masculine's very attracted to the feminine. Very, very much so. And the Six of Swords, I feel like you guys are getting through that kind of rough patch. Again, you're getting through whatever you need to go through, leaving the past behind, the pettiness behind, the quarrels behind, to come to this new area of clarity, peace, and going towards, you know, what really drives you guys. Again, a lot of fire here. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But you guys, you know, there are two people in this boat here. And I feel like you're guided spiritually by your guides to even work this out. Know that this pettiness will subside, it will pass, because there's a strong, strong connection here. Especially for the feminines are very much like magnetic at this time, drawing the masculine in. But let's clarify the Six of Swords. Why is the Six of Swords here for Taurus? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Judgment, yeah. Yeah, so with Judgment, it's like as if they're giving you, you know, divinely, again, like what I was picking up on, they're giving you that chance to really move forward, take this relationship to where it needs to go, leaving the past behind so you could go to that better place, so you can go through that portal to where that relationship can really form, can really grow to where it, you know, the divine knows it can go. Again, there's so much love here, there's so much sexual drive here, magnetism here, that I feel like it's just both of you in a way need to get out of, especially you Taurus, but again, if it's vice versa, it's vice versa, need to get out of your head. Realize that this is an opportunity to move forward, to not doubt, to not fear, to not judge, but to really take the right choice to go forward and move on, because judgment's already been made. There's no judging for you to do. You know? It's like, take it or leave it. But you're taking it, and that's the strength of it. You are doing the work to move forward, to trust, to honor, to communicate, to relate, to, you know, go out there and say, look, let's do this. Let's give this a shot. We love each other. Let's move forward with it. Let's see what the weakness is. What is the weakness in this connection? The world. Okay, so some of you can definitely live at a distance from each other. Sorry, I was about to put this down, but then it's like Spirit's like, no, 6 of Cups. Again, so for some of you that was resonating with that scenario where the person you're dealing with was closing out a huge karmic relationship, that person could still have trouble with struggling with that closing of it, okay? Like they still think of the person, that energetic connection still strong there. I'm not trying to scare you guys. There is love here. But it's as if for some, not all, that is kind of what's the struggle here. Others of you, it could be that you guys live at a distance from each other. Maybe you guys are different culturally. Maybe you guys speak different languages. You're you know, not like you guys can't communicate with each other, but you guys have different mother languages. You guys come from different cultures, different backgrounds, different religions, whatever the case is. And that could be somewhat of a struggle for some of you. Let's go ahead and clarify the world. Why is the world here? The Star. Oh, because healing. Yeah. So, the healing still needs to be done, guys, on both ends. So for this love to really flourish, for this love to really grow. And I feel like the love you have for each other, you could be dealing with an Aquarius, you could be dealing with another Taurus, Leo, or Scorpio. But the thing is that once this healing has been done, once the love has been recognized that you have for each other, this can evolve, and this can grow, and you will be rebirthed. But yeah, I feel like the healing on your side needs to be any doubts or fears about what you have with this person. And on their side, it's the same thing, like go healing from whatever past situations they have so they can move forward strongly with that elephant type of vibe. You know, to really go forward with this. The Star is a beautiful energy. The Star is my favorite card in the deck. So, in order for this, you know, the challenge is, in order for this to evolve, in order for this to come full circle, so the past can really be closed, the arguing, the fighting, or even like anyone from your past. Again, this could be someone new for you, where it's like leaving any fears from the past, relationships, past people, as traumatic as they could have been, or even as hurtful as they could have been, to leave that behind, because that's not the same person here. Heal from that, so you don't have to bring other people's energies into the connection that you already have. That's strongly what I'm getting from this. You could also have Aquarius somewhere in your chart. So, Taurus, we're going to go ahead and take this to the extended version. We're going to go ahead and see the likely outcome of this situation and any advice from Spirit regards to this situation. But before we go, I'm going to go ahead and pull a romance angel card and see how they feel about you, how they feel about this connection, and they being the person you're connected with, the person you're involved with. So how do they feel about Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? That they may not be sharing, that they may not be communicating. Yeah, keep an open mind. Yeah, again, with that open mind, Taurus, like with the Eight of Swords, it's very much in your mind, very much in your head, but I feel like they want you to know, first of all, with that World card, they may be very different from you. You know, if it's not culturally, if it's not religiously, or even, you know, what have you, it could just be that they have different tastes in music, different tastes in clothes, food. Like it almost seems like you guys may be polar opposites at times. But they want to know that they're keeping an open mind to have this with you. And they're willing to do the work to know that you're different from any past situation they have, and that they do have love for you. So they're doing their best to try to keep this relationship going, keep this relationship with an open mind, that this is a new experience and this is something that they want to try, regardless of how different you guys can be from each other. Or, you know, if you are the one, Taurus, that have got over a karmic, they want you to know, like, I'm not that person. I'm not, so you can trust me. I don't know, I also feel like that same energy of someone reaching out to friends and asking them, like, yo, like, we're so different from each other. Do you think this is going to work? Do you think this is going to, like, you know, flourish and grow? Like, and then your friends are kind of like, yeah, why not? And it's just like one of you still kind of like, I don't know. But keep an open mind. I feel like this will work should you let it. You know, and that goes for both of you on either end. Alright, Taurus, that was your reading. If you want to go ahead and check out the extended version, check the description box. If you want to win a deck for yourself, go ahead and check the description box as well. I love you, Taurus. I love you so much. I'll see you next time. Take care.